Hey everybody, this is Hoppy with H12. Today I'm going to talk about the journey. And now that my playing career is over, sometimes you just look back and you go, "Wow, that was a heck of a journey." And when I really look at it, I think that my steps that I took were not considered traditional. And it's like that for many. For the stud player, they play in All Stars and Little League. They go into high school. They play 4 years. If they're going off to college, they get a scholarship. If they're the absolute stud of the high school, they get drafted. And it just wasn't that way for me. And people are kind of taking aside when I tell them my story because I don't know how I kept playing, for one. Maybe just because I love the game so much and I knew I had room to improve. Lucky for me, I had people that saw that gave me opportunities. But they were opportunities that I believe I earned because I worked hard. There were players in Little League that were better than me. There were players in high school, my own team, better than me. Got into college, there were guys that were better than me. And got into pro ball, and there were guys definitely better than me. But the one thing that I never lost sight of was the end game. Where did I want to end up? And how hard would I have to work to do that? And the sacrifices that I would have to make to do that. And I'll be honest, I gave up a lot. But the retrospect of that is that I had a pretty good playing career. I learned a lot, still learning to this day. Got me into coaching where hopefully I benefit other players on their journey. So we got to go way back for my journey when it started. And I was 12 years old, meaning I didn't play baseball, start playing baseball till I was 12. Then I get into high school. And my freshman year, I didn't even know when tryouts were. Missed it completely. I just saw the list up on the boys' locker room window. I'm like, what's that? I'm like, oh, that's the baseball team. I go, oh, they already had tryouts? Missed it completely. My sophomore year, I tried out. I got cut. My junior year, I ended up making JV. And then my senior year, I made varsity, and I was all league. So I think I got it. I'm rolling now. All league player. Just the start of the journey, right? I go up to college. I get cut. Devastated. I got all the people around me saying, well, just go to school, get a job. Well, I decided that's not what I want to do yet. So I really worked hard in the off season. Came back the next year, and I made the club. I was the last guy selected. And I know this because the coach told me, you're the last guy to make the team. I got 12 at bats. I pitched 3 innings. I'm thinking, I don't know if this is what I should be doing. And again, the people around me are like, hey, maybe it's just time to go to school and get a job. But I wasn't ready yet. Well, as opportunities arise, I end up in Texas. And that's when, as a player, things really changed for me. Not my knowledge. I'm going to say my knowledge was pretty good. Like, I understood the game. I just wasn't there yet. So I go out to Texas, and that's when things just blew up. Went off. All Central Texas, all conference. My sophomore year, as a redshirt sophomore. Then I go off to 4-year school where I'm all conference, all Central Texas 2 years in a row. And I'm feeling it. Feeling it. The draft is coming. This is it. And nothing. People around me saying, well, you had a great run. Now it's time to finish up school and go get a job. Man, I'm just not ready. Not ready to do that yet. I think I still got a lot more to improve on. I think I can do this. So a friend of a friend says, hey, I got this guy in Southern California. He can play a little bit. Why don't you give him a shot in indie ball? So next thing you know, I'm on a flight, end up in Canada. I'm there for a month, get released. Well, maybe it's time to finish up school and get a job. Man, I don't know. I'm so close. Go back up the next year, earn a contract, play half the season, get released. Again, I'm hearing those people talking. I come home, I call every independent team in the country, and one calls me. Go for a tryout. I'm sitting around waiting. The other team had an open roster spot. They give me a workout. They offer me a contract. I sign, and I'm there for 5 years. At this time, though, the one thing that's hurting me is my age. Getting older. So about 26, I'm like, you know what? I'm probably not getting picked up by an organization. But what am I doing here? If I'm not learning, what am I doing? So I just changed the way I went about things. I started looking at baseball from the coaching side and started hanging out more with the coaches instead of out partying it up. I went out and hung out with the coaches and we would talk baseball. And I learned more in those last 3 years than I had all the way up to where I was. So when I was done, finally done, I knew that that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to coach. Even though I'd coached high school in the off season, this is really what I wanted to do. So that journey of coaching then led me into scouting, which helped me with recruiting. And now I think I can benefit players that are just starting their journey from my lessons, from the little ones to the high school players that are just trying to see if they can do it, to the college player onto the pro. And it's really fun to watch, especially when you've been around a player for 10 years. You see them as this little kid, and the next thing you know, they're driving to their lesson, and then they're heading off to college, and they're signing a pro contract. That's fun. That's fun for me. So parents and coaches, just realize everybody's journey is different. And it's okay to give opportunities to that diamond in the rough. Don't be so quick to just write people off, because not everybody wakes out of bed and hits 300 with 20 jacks. Not everybody rolls out of bed throwing 90. It takes work. It takes dedication. It takes sacrifice. So if you're a parent, give them those opportunities. And if you're a coach, make sure you're seeing all your players, not just the ones that are superstars. With that one there, folks, I'm out of here.